Okay, so timeline-wise, we have the submitting application due December 8th of 2021. So if you're going to do it, hop to it. It really didn't take that long, and hopefully with Thanksgiving you'll have a long weekend to work on it. If not, there's always next year to do it. And so that's December 8th. I remember I turned mine in last minute, but don't do that. I was also selected as an alternate. So I wasn't originally supposed to go abroad. I was selected as an alternate, which I'm so happy I became a finalist for Bosnia and Herzegovina. It was at the top of my list. You get to rank your countries. Bosnia was my number one. I always get asked why it was my number one, and it's kind of confusing, but I liked the culture. Oh, I honestly, I didn't know a lot about it, but I Googled it a lot, and I liked the coffee culture. I liked the people culture. It's very much sit down with food and talk with people. I was really attracted to it, and not to mention it's beautiful, and the history here is fantastic. Like, World War II was started in Sarajevo when Gavrilo Princip shot the Archduke Franz Ferdinand on the bridge that the Sarajevo kids actually went to go visit in Mostar. So, yeah. So, crazy history here. And then, I found that very interesting. But you can go to literally any other country, and it's just to open your eyes to what the country's actually like. I always got asked, oh, like, do they take horses to school or whatever? I haven't seen a horse here. So everyone drives cars. They take a bus. They walk. I mean, it's a city. So like New York, they have subways. They have trains. They have trams. They have buses. I take the bus to school every day. Like, not like a yellow school bus, but like a city funded bus. And so, um, anyway, so application December 8th. Then interviews conducted from January to March. I had mine in February. That is just someone who's from your state. So mine was from actually where I used to live in Spokane, Washington. So I was a lot more stressed out. It was a lot more basic than what I thought it was. I like hung up a curtain and so that she wouldn't see my messy room and everything, which ended up falling down in the middle of the interview. So, which I thought was very embarrassing. But looking back on it now, it was really more chill than I thought it was. It's not anything. They're just looking at you to make sure that you're okay. Like, because you can be a totally, completely different person online. So they're just checking with you. They're fact checking you. They're seeing, like, oh, what do you like to do? They basically ask you the same questions that are in your application. So then, medical forms are due around late February. I just had to go to my local doctor, give him the forms. He filled them out, and then my dentist also, just to say that I don't have braces or I don't need to get my wisdom teeth out or anything like that. Or if you do have it, then they write about like this is the plan if something happens, blah blah blah. So that took like my doctor was really slow, so it took like 2 weeks, but my dentist got back to me like the next day. So those are due around late February, and then final status is released early April. So that's when you figure out if you're a finalist or not. So that's when I found out I was an alternate, and then I found out I was a finalist May. So maybe not even like a month later, they told me that I was a finalist for Bosnia and Herzegovina, and I'm so happy. But so let's talk about FlexAbroad real quick for cultural exchange. This is new. This wasn't a thing last year, and I kind of wish it was because I would have definitely applied for this one. But this one is brand new. They have 3 locations in Kazakhstan, Poland, and Ukraine. So they have the same application portal, so they're all going to be due December 8th. But same thing, interviews January to March. Medical forms are on late February, and final status released early April. Same thing, different countries. And then NISLY or NSLIY for language exchange, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different language programs. I'm pretty sure they have more. Yeah, 7, 8. They have 8 different language programs that will take you different places. So you choose the language you want to learn, and then they will send you a country that will help you learn that language. So for Arabic, or for if you want to look Arabic, you could spend the summer in Egypt, Jordan, or Morocco, or an academic year in Morocco. That was my second option because the beaches and the food there is fantastic. But then if you choose Mandarin, you can end up in China or Taiwan for summer and for the academic year. And then Hindi,